Good day, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I am the speaker, and I'm out here. In the heart of nature, yeah, to raise the frequency. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Feels so good to me. Yeah, yeah, right now. Right now. In this present moment. Here to share yet another powerful message to you guys today. And today's message is all about don't let your sins of yesterday follow you into today. Don't let your sins of the past follow you into your tomorrow. Don't let the mistakes you have made determine what it is that you can and cannot become. That's what today's message is all about. Today's message, I'll also be diving deep into some deep truths about what's going on spiritually, energetically. We are in the 11th hour. I'll explain a little deeper what the 11th hour is moving further down in the message. And I'll also be speaking about the scale of life. Karma. How do you escape karma? For an individual who may be in a karmic relationship and want to know how to break that karmic cycle. Alright? So without further ado, hey, whoever you are receiving this message, I give thanks that you are here. I give thanks for you. And just taking this moment to just show that appreciation. Yeah. Thank you that the universe is using me as a tool to share this message with you. I hope you grasp something from it today that will help you along your journey to help you become your best version. So, let's dive into today's message, guys. Let's start. So where to start? Right, so much to say on these topics, like, don't even know where to start. Let's go with the karmic relationship, karmic cycles. So, karmic relationships. What is the purpose of a karmic relationship? What is the purpose of a karmic relationship? Well, in a karmic relationship, it's based on something that you did in a past life. So, for starters, let's say in your past incarnation, your lesson that you weren't learning in past cycles was that you need to protect you. Let's say if that was your lesson that you weren't learning, you'd find yourself now in relationships where you'd still find yourself giving your all. You'll still find yourself being the backbone, the spinal cord. You'll still find yourself always having to compromise, always having to to be the one to change so that the relationship can go on and last longer, because the lesson that you did not learn in your past incarnation was that of, you know, not knowing that you also need to protect your energy and safeguard yourself. So within the relationships that you may encounter in this incarnation, the lessons that a lot of people oftentimes need to learn in that karmic relationship is that they need to protect themselves. They need to be able to say when enough is enough, and the only how that they can get to that point is by being hurt, by being broken. So this is why karmic relationships are very pressuring and stressful and toxic, because you weren't meant to stay there with them, but you're actually meant to be there to be hurt, to learn a lesson. Now many of you won't want to believe what it is that I'm saying here, but it's the truth. They are there to hurt you specifically, to trigger your awakening, to help you go to another level of your spiritual journey. And until you learn that, until you move out of that cycle will keep repeating itself in every other relationship. Even, let's say, the relationship that you're in has ended and you still haven't learned that lesson, and you move on to another being, the same cycle will repeat itself if it is you don't learn the lesson of protecting your energy, of being who you are and not conforming and changing who you are because someone else, like the person that you are in the relationship with, doesn't like you for you. They like you, or they want you for something that is not you. You know, so this is where that comes from. And I say this to share with you guys. This is why karmic cycles keep going on and on and on for a lot of individuals, because they have not learned from past incarnations. So for example, in one of my past incarnations, I was doing this type of work too, in terms of, you know, always holding the torch and being the light, not just for myself but also for others. I have memories of doing those things in past incarnations. I won't share too much about that though with you guys. This being said though, one of my major lessons here in this incarnation that I had was to learn that was a karmic cycle that put me in certain positions that I'm in, was the mere fact that I was trying to save everybody. You know, I was trying to bring everybody up with me and, you know, get everybody to be, you know, saved. But that, my friend, was me trying to carry a load that it's not on me to carry. And I've been doing that incarnation after incarnation after incarnation, putting everyone else's needs in front of my own. And this was one of my karmic lessons, karmic cycle lessons, that it took me a while to really and truly understand and learn. And even in this being said, the minute I realized it, everything didn't just like wither away. But now I know what was the lesson that I needed to learn. So now, encounter in certain situations or certain scenarios, now it doesn't affect me in the same way, because I broke the karmic cycle by seeing through the illusion and choosing to be awakened by the pain that I had to face within myself. And this helped me to really and truly transcend my karmic cycles. So now individuals who come into my life, like, they accept me for me, like the new individuals that I'm meeting now, I'm realizing more and more how much they accept me. And it's only the ones that were part of my karmic cycle to teach me a lesson, like they were the ones that, they are the only ones now that have an issue. Aside from that, the people who are meant to be in my life now and are coming into my life now, like, they accept me for me. And so it's like, you know, so I shared this to share with you guys. This may be a lesson that a lot of you are struggling with, and I just want to leave you with this. The minute you really and truly understand that the ones meant to be in your life and the ones meant to be with you, you won't ever have to fight, and you won't have to really and truly do that much, keep them or to have them there. They'll be there, but enough of that karmic cycle shit for now, because I can go even deeper and deeper into that, and there's still so much to talk about, right? So let's talk about the other part of this message now. Brings me into the 11th hour. So the 11th hour is the ending of this Earth cycle. So Gaia is approaching a 12th cycle, and in this cycle, it's a reset, it's a purification. It's like what a woman goes through on her monthly cycle internally, as above so below. Same thing goes on with the planet, and the planet will be going through that cycle in order to purge itself and detox itself and cleanse itself. So hence, now I'm not saying any of this to scare anybody, but hence storms will be brewing, earthquakes, possible catastrophic events. And again, I'm not saying this to scare anybody, but guys, have no fear, because there's nothing to be afraid of. Just know though, time is running out. This is the 11th hour, and when midnight hits, there's no telling what will happen. So I just say this to you guys right here, right now. This is a time to embrace the now. This is a time to embrace your love. This is a time to really and truly get good with you. Like, make peace with you. Really and truly make peace within you. Get good with you, with God. Like, because time is running very thin. I don't think we have much time again. Like, if we have till the rest of the year, that's plenty. But I don't even think we have that much time. Feels like less than a month or two away. But I don't know for sure. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I know exactly the dates. I'm not going to tell you that, 'cause I don't. But I just know it's soon. And I'm just saying this to share with you guys, so just to raise awareness, not to yet again inflict any fear or anything, because there's nothing to be afraid of. Purification or reset is simply, yet again, that of something to bring forth a new lease of life. This is what happens even in the female body. Like, get rid of that shit. There's a death of something within. The egg dies, and you get a new lease of life within you. So know that it's only for our best, you know, it's for humanity's greater good. And trust the divine plan, trust the divine timing, like just trust the divine and what the divine has decided to, you know, to do. But I say to you guys here today, prepare, be prepared, stay prepared, and stay on the side of truth, stay on the side of real, because with this being said, a very clear message came to me yesterday also, like, and I said it the other day too, but actually got more confirmation with it yesterday. We don't have time to bleed, meaning God, the universe is separating the chaff from the weed. So the weeds, people who don't want to grow and just want to suck and just want to be the same and stay in that line of war and fighting, all of those ego-based structures, the divine has made it very clear to me, like, fuck them. Like, don't have time for them. Don't waste your time. Don't try. And focus on other chosen ones and yourself. That's it. Be kind and compassionate with your fellow chosen ones. Be kind and compassionate. You can be kind and compassionate with them too, but keep your distance. You know, focus. Yeah. So very clear cut messages, very precise, very accurate. Don't have time to bleed. There's nothing to be afraid of. So know that you're good, especially once you're someone that has been doing a lot of good in your life. Which brings me to the skill that I was also supposed to speak about. See, everything just flowing in naturally. So this is a good sign also. So yeah, which brings me to the scale now and the seesaw of another part of the karmic cycle too. Whereas if in a past incarnation you have done more bad than good, that can also lead to some of the things that you are experiencing now in this one. So hence, if you're someone that has been doing good in this incarnation for quite a while, you've been doing a lot good, and now your good outweighs your bad, you're good, because you have shown the universe now that you're willing to be consistent in terms of, you know, doing the right thing, doing the best thing. You've done way more good than bad, you know. So hence this also helps you to transcend karma, because your good outweighs your bad in a nutshell. So this is why I say to you, don't just allow the sins of yesterday or the sins of your past to rule and determine where you can go from here, because the truth is, you determine that in this present moment, you determine the direction that you can go from here. And with this being said, this is why I would say this here now. Even the weeds have a chance to rise. Even the weeds have a chance, you know, to make a change in their life. The divine is always open, welcome arms, ready for anyone who wants to answer the call. You know, so this being said, know that anyone can escape their karmic cycles. And when I say escape, I just mean transcend it by the good that they do to outweigh it. You know? So I say to you, keep doing good. You know? Do good, not just for the mere fact that you want your good to be outweighing your bad, but for the fact that it's just the right thing to do. So you do it because you know it's the right thing to do. You know? So yeah. And take care. You know? Okay guys, and now drum roll please, because Peacekeeper here also has a confession to make. Woo! Well, here we go guys. So, as of yesterday, I ate fish. And I don't give a shit. I'll do it again. Yeah. That's my confession there. I decided to start back eating fish because I'm like tired of this same food thing over and over. Like, things right now are tough on my end food wise because I don't have time to cook for myself. So I just said, you know, make things easier on myself in that way and start back eating fish. Yeah, so that's my decision, that's my choice, and it's something that I would say I'll deal with whatever I need to deal with for that. Yeah, 2. This one, it's been a while since I've done this one, but I got some weed in my system, guys. And I don't care if anybody thinks about it, because at the end of the day, at least I got the balls enough to tell the truth when I do my shit. At least I got the balls to acknowledge it. Like, me, at least I can be real with myself. And it's my realness that I am to myself influences me to continuously keep being real to you guys. And at the end of it all, I'm doing my best and I'll keep doing my best, and I don't care. No, I don't care what anybody else thinks, because at the end of it all, I'm human just like everybody else. And I got a life to live just like everybody else. To me, yeah. That's that guys, and I hope this message has inspired and done whatever it needed to do yet again for you. Peace, love, and harmony to you all. I'm out until tomorrow. One love.